Be quick, my child, this will shock your family when they find out. Heaven whispered your name tonight, and this message was sent before sunrise for one reason only, to prepare you for what's coming in the next 24 hours. Don't ignore this, it's your final alert. My beloved one, pause everything and listen closely. Heaven has moved because of you. Your name was spoken in the stillness of the night, carried through the chambers of eternity, and placed upon my lips before the first light touched the earth. I have come for you not by chance, not by routine, but by divine urgency. There is something unfolding that will shift everything around you, and if you do not hear me now, you may miss what I have already set in motion. Within the next 24 hours, my hand will reveal something that eyes have not seen and hearts have not imagined. It will not be small, and it will not be hidden. It will be clear enough to silence every doubt, and powerful enough to awaken every part of your spirit that has grown weary. My child, do not treat these words as a passing moment. This is not an ordinary message. This is a heavenly interruption. The same voice that calmed the seas is speaking to you now. What I am about to do will not only change your life, it will open the eyes of those who never believed I was with you. Be quick to listen, be still in your spirit, for the heavens are already in motion on your behalf. My child, if you could see what has been happening in the unseen realm since your name was whispered before dawn, your heart would tremble not in fear, but in awe. I am here, standing beside you, not far above or beyond your reach, but close enough that if you would just quiet your spirit, you would feel my presence filling the very space you breathe in now. The night you thought was ordinary was not ordinary at all. While you slept, heaven moved. Angels gathered at my command. They spoke your name before my throne, and I nodded because the time for your shift had finally arrived. What is about to take place will not destroy, it will astonish. It will not bring sorrow, it will bring revelation. It will not end what you love, it will reveal what I have loved about you all along. I have shifted something deep in the spiritual realm concerning your destiny. The weight that once pressed against you has been lifted. The doors that were sealed against your progress are now trembling on their hinges. You do not see it yet, but already, threads are being pulled together, conversations are being arranged, hearts are being stirred, and divine timing is aligning to fulfill what I promised you long ago. This movement is silent to the world but thunderous in heaven. When the result appears in your life, even those closest to you will be unable to explain it. They will say, "How did this happen? How could this be?" And I will whisper to your heart, "Because I remembered you." Yes, my beloved, I remembered you. I remembered the prayers you whispered in the dark, the moments when you tried to smile but your soul trembled, the nights when you wiped your own tears because no one else noticed your pain. You thought I was silent, but I was not still. I was preparing a moment so divine, so deliberate, that when it unfolds, those who once doubted you will be stunned. The shock will not come from your downfall, but from your rising. They will be amazed not at your failure, but at your restoration. You have been walking through a season that seemed endless, a valley that felt like a punishment, but it was only preparation. Every hidden struggle, every lonely night, every quiet endurance was part of the foundation I have been building for what is about to be revealed. Your family, your friends, even those who spoke carelessly about you, will soon see something they cannot deny. They will see my fingerprints all over your life. This is not about proving yourself to them. This is about proving my faithfulness in you. They will be astonished not because you achieved it by strength, but because they will know you could not have done it alone. The change that is coming will speak of my hand, not your effort. It will be a reversal so complete, so tender, that even the ones who misunderstood you will have to say, truly, the hand of God has been upon them. Type Jesus, be glorified in my life if you want him at the center of everything. My child, heaven's attention has turned fully toward your destiny. There are moments when I must intervene directly, and this is one of those moments. I have seen enough delay. I have allowed enough testing. The scale has tipped. The waiting has reached its fullness. I have whispered to the angels who guard your path, and they are already on assignment. What they carry is not destruction but deliverance, not judgment but justice, not loss but restoration. I am untying the knots that have bound your path, removing the unseen barriers that kept your blessings restrained. The things that have resisted you are crumbling because they can no longer hold what I am releasing into your life. Do not mistake the shaking around you as chaos. It is reordering. I am turning things upside down so they can finally be right side up. Relationships that broke your peace will be exposed for what they were. Opportunities that slipped through your hands will return in a new form, purified and rightly timed. The finances you feared would never recover will begin to stabilize, not through mere human means, but through divine arrangement. I am not simply adding back what was lost. I am multiplying what you were meant to carry all along. The shock will not be in the restoration itself, but in the speed of it. For years things seemed still. In hours, they will begin to move. What took seasons to fall apart will take moments to rebuild. You have wondered if I had forgotten the promises I spoke over you. I have not. Every word I ever uttered concerning your future still burns in my hands. My words do not expire, they wait. And now they have reached their appointed hour. Your story is entering the chapter that angels have been waiting to see unfold. Heaven rejoices when one of my children steps into their appointed moment. This is that moment for you. Within 24 hours, something will begin to shift. It may come as a message, a call, a sudden clarity in your heart, or an unexpected breakthrough. However it arrives, recognize it quickly. Do not question it. Do not dismiss it as coincidence. When it comes, receive it with reverence, for it is the signal that the unseen has touched the seen. There are things I am doing that even those in your home will not comprehend immediately. Some will question it. Some will doubt it. Others will try to reason it away. Do not argue. Do not defend. Let silence be your answer, for the miracle itself will speak louder than your explanations. I am not sending this shift to humiliate anyone. I am sending it to glorify my name. I am revealing through you that I am still a God who remembers His word, still a God who promotes the humble, still a God who brings beauty out of ashes. Your family will not be shocked because of destruction. They will be shocked because of grace. The moment they see the change, they will understand that the tears you cried were never wasted. The prayers you thought fell to the ground were planted in fertile soil. Every delay, every disappointment was a seed in my timing. Now those seeds are sprouting in sudden harvest. Some blessings take years to grow, but others bloom overnight. This is one of those overnight seasons. My child, when the light breaks through, do not shrink back as if unworthy. Step into it boldly. Receive what I am giving without guilt, without hesitation. You have endured long enough in silence. Now let your joy speak. Support our channel. We dedicate our work to bringing happiness to your heart and drawing you closer to God. If you'd like to help us continue this mission, you can contribute through Super Thanks. Your support truly means a lot. Even now, as I speak these words, the air around you is thick with my presence. I am stirring hearts that have power to bless you. I am changing minds that once turned away. I am rearranging paths that seemed impossible to cross. I am placing your name on the lips of people you have never met, people who will carry favor, opportunities, and restoration into your life. Do not try to trace how I will do it. Just be ready when I do. For when heaven moves, it moves swiftly. And when I decide to reveal my hand, I do not ask permission from the opinions of others. You may feel a strange tension rising in your spirit even as you hear this. That is not anxiety, it is awakening. Your soul senses what is coming before your mind can explain it. The heaviness that once clung to you will begin to lift. The confusion that once clouded your direction will begin to fade. You will know that I am near because peace will rise in you like dawn breaking after a long storm. That peace is your confirmation. It is the sign that heaven has already gone before you. The night you just passed was not an ordinary night. Heaven kept watch over you as I whispered your name. The angels stood at attention as I released instructions concerning you. Some of those instructions involved closing certain doors not as punishment, but as protection. Others involved unlocking paths that have been blocked for years. When I said your name, heaven listened. The same way creation responded when I said, "Let there be light." The heavens responded when I said, "Let there be release." And now, my beloved, there shall be light in your life once again. Prepare yourself, for those closest to you will soon see something they never expected. The shock will not come in tragedy but in transformation. It will be the kind of change that makes others say, "Surely God has done this." Do not be surprised if some withdraw, unable to understand what I am doing in you. When light begins to shine, darkness feels exposed. Some hearts will rejoice, others will struggle. Be kind to both. Bless those who doubt. Love those who question. Forgive those who mock your waiting. They will come to see in time that I was shaping you, not shaming you. You have been misunderstood, underestimated, and overlooked, but I have been watching. I have seen your quiet obedience when no one applauded. I have seen your small acts of faith that you thought went unnoticed. I have seen you remain patient when you wanted to give up. These things have reached me like sweet incense. The reward for such faithfulness is not delayed any longer. I am bringing it forth now not as payment, but as fulfillment. The world calls it surprise, heaven calls it promise. The next 24 hours are not about panic or fear. They are about positioning. This is the time to be still, to listen, to walk softly before me. Keep your spirit clear from bitterness, envy, or complaint, for those things can cloud your discernment. If you stay sensitive to my spirit, you will perceive my movement. I will whisper directions to your heart. You will know which door to walk through, which word to speak, and which to hold back. Trust me with the process, even when it unfolds differently than you imagined. I'm not making a mistake, I'm crafting a miracle. This shift will not come through noise or struggle. It will arrive like morning light, gradual yet unstoppable. One moment, everything will look the same. The next, you will see what I have been building behind the scenes. This is how I work silently, perfectly, until suddenly. You will not have to strive to make it happen. Just align your heart with me. Let go of fear and expectation. Let your only focus be obedience. For when your heart is aligned with my will, every force of opposition loses its strength. You are stepping into the hour I have spoken about for so long. The angels that carried your name before my throne are now carrying instructions to the earth. Even as you listen, they are setting things in motion, hearts softening, barriers falling, paths opening. You will know my hand by the peace that follows it. I will not bring confusion. I will not bring chaos. I will bring confirmation, peace, and power. When you sense these, know that it is I. So, my beloved child, do not fear the surprise that is coming. It will not be against you. It will be for you. When those around you gasp in disbelief, stand quietly and let your peace be your testimony. The reversal you are about to see will speak of my sovereignty. The elevation that is coming will show that I have always been faithful. You will not need to defend your story. Your story will defend you. And those who once questioned your worth will be left in awe of my grace. Heaven whispered your name because heaven delights in you. I am proud of you. You did not give up in the silence. You trusted me in the dark. Now I am revealing what I built in the hidden place. Be still, my child. Be quick to obey. For what I began in secret will now be seen in the open, and when it comes, it will shock not just your family but even you. My beloved child, you have carried pain that few have understood. There were nights when you sat in silence, trying to hold yourself together while your heart ached with questions you didn't know how to ask. I saw you there. I was beside you in the stillness, counting the tears that no one else noticed. Each one that fell from your eyes was not lost in the dark. I caught it, and I kept it, because every tear you've shed has meaning to me. You thought you were alone in that pain, but I was kneeling beside you. I was a presence that comforted you when the room grew too quiet. I was the whisper that said, "You will not break." Even when you felt forgotten, I never left your side for a moment. You have endured wounds that came not from strangers, but from the people closest to you. Those you loved the most, those whose words you trusted, sometimes became the very ones who misunderstood your heart. They saw only the surface, but I saw the spirit beneath. They judged the visible, but I looked at the invisible, your intentions, your quiet obedience, your persistence to keep believing even when everything around you seemed to contradict my promises. There were times you cried into your pillow, whispering, "Lord, why don't they see who I really am?" And in those moments, I whispered back, "I do." I saw how you tried to keep peace even when others stirred conflict. I saw how you remained kind when you were blamed, how you stayed faithful when you were misjudged, how you prayed for those who wounded you while your own heart was bleeding. You did not know it then, but every silent act of love was recorded in heaven. Every moment you chose forgiveness instead of bitterness became a seed of blessing that I am now causing to bloom. You were never unseen. You were being shaped. Your hidden faith was not wasted. It was building strength in you that no storm could destroy. I know how lonely that road hath been. You long for someone to understand, for someone to see beyond the mistakes, beyond the rumors, beyond the confusion. You wondered if anyone could see the sincerity of your heart. And though many turned away, I did not. I have always seen what others could not. I have seen the purity of your desire to please me even when you failed. I have seen your courage to stand up again after every fall. I have seen your efforts to keep going when your strength was gone. You thought your endurance was weakness, but to me, it was worship. When you kept believing through your tears, heaven rejoiced. When you said, "I still trust you," even while your world was breaking, all of heaven stood still to honor that faith. You have been misunderstood, my child, but do not despise it. For what man misunderstands, I reveal in time. They saw your silence as weakness, but I saw it as wisdom. They mistook your quietness for defeat, but I called it surrender. You did not fight to be seen, yet soon they will see what I saw all along. I am about to bring forth the truth of who you are, not to shame anyone, but to glorify my name through you. This is the moment of your vindication. The accusations, the whispers, the careless words that tried to bury you, they are losing their power now. The same mouths that doubted you will be silenced by what I am about to do in your life. I will not expose them, I will elevate you. And when they see you standing where I have placed you, they will know it was not your doing but mine. Say, God, you are my hiding place if you run to Him for safety and hope. You have asked me, Lord, why did you allow this? And I answer you now, because I was training you to depend on me alone. If everyone had believed in you, you would have looked to them for approval. But their misunderstanding drove you deeper into my arms. It taught you to find your worth not in their praise, but in my love. It taught you to listen for my voice above the noise of opinion. You were not being punished. You were being purified. Every rejection was a refining fire, burning away the fear of man so you could learn the freedom of walking in my truth. My beloved, I have watched you fight battles that no one else saw. You smiled when you were breaking. You gave when you had little. You encouraged others while secretly wondering if I had forgotten you. You hid your pain behind strength because you didn't want to burden anyone, but I saw the exhaustion in your soul. I saw when you whispered, God, I don't know how much longer I can do this. And I answered, just a little longer, my child, because what's coming will make sense of everything. You didn't realize it then, but I was collecting every moment of your endurance, every sigh of your heart, every trembling prayer. None of it hath been in vain. Now I am lifting the veil. The season of hiddenness is ending. What I placed in you that no one could see, I am now bringing into the open. The strength, the faith, the compassion, the anointing that grew in the dark will now shine for the world to witness. You will no longer be overlooked. I am setting you before people who will recognize your worth not because you have to prove it, but because my favor will announce it for you. You will walk into rooms where you were once forgotten and find that your name has been remembered. You will be invited into opportunities that were once closed to you. You will receive respect from the very ones who doubted you. This is not revenge. This is revelation. I am revealing what I always saw in you, the purity of heart, the humility, the unwavering hope. You never sought to elevate yourself. You simply wanted to survive the pain and stay faithful. That humility has reached my throne, and now I am responding. You will not have to defend yourself. I will defend you. I will speak for you in ways you cannot. I will cause your fruit to testify of your faith. I will make your light so evident that no accusation can cover it. This is my justice, not the justice of punishment, but of recognition. They will soon see what I saw in you. When I looked at you, I saw beyond the mistakes. I saw a heart that kept trying. I saw hands that kept reaching. I saw a soul that refused to let go of hope. I saw faith surviving in silence. That faith, my child, is precious to me. It is more valuable than gold because it was refined through pain. You didn't lose me in your trials, you found me there, And now I will show you why I allowed those storms to come. Every tear watered the ground of your miracle. Every heartbreak prepared the soil for the harvest. Every no you received from man was a wait from me, because I had something better waiting in the light of my timing. I know how long you've waited for change, how many times you said, Lord, when, and heard only silence. But silence is not absence. It was the sacred pause between preparation and fulfillment. The waiting was never wasted. It was forming in you the patience to carry what I am about to place in your hands. What comes easily fades quickly, but what is forged in fire endures forever. You, my beloved, have been forged in fire. You have been tested, and you have come through not perfect, but pure. And now the season of being misunderstood is turning into the season of being revealed. You will see it in your relationships. Those who once dismissed you will notice something different, a peace that does not depend on their approval, a strength that doesn't need their praise. You will see it in your family. The same ones who questioned your faith will soon ask for your prayers. The same ones who doubted your calling will begin to say, truly, God is with them. I am not just changing your circumstance, I am changing their perception of you. The shock that comes to your family will not be from disaster but from discovery. They will discover who you truly are in me. I know it has been painful to walk through misunderstanding, but remember this. I was misunderstood too. The world could not see my purpose until after the cross. Those who mocked me later fell in awe before my resurrection. And so it will be with you. What looked like defeat will become testimony. What seemed like delay will become divine alignment. I will use even the words spoken against you as the wind that propels your rise. Those who tried to shame you will witness your restoration, and they will know it was not by your might, but by my Spirit. So lift your head, my child. You are not forgotten. The pain was real, but it was not final. I have been weaving purpose through every thread of it. You will soon see why I allowed it. What broke you is now blessing you. What wounded you is now shaping you. What was stolen from you is now returning multiplied. You will stand not in bitterness, but in beauty. And when others see the grace upon your life, they will say, how did this happen? And you will know the answer, because I saw what no one else saw. You have waited long enough. The vindication you prayed for is already in motion. It will not come through arguments or explanations, it will come through manifestation. My favor will speak. My peace will cover you. My glory will rest on you. Those who doubted you will be silenced not by your words but by my works. I will make your life a living testimony of redemption. You will not need to remind them of the pain. They will see the purpose. And when they see it, they will finally understand you were never forgotten, never forsaken, never overlooked. You were chosen, refined, and prepared for this very moment. Be still, my child, and watch. For the time of your vindication has come. You have been seen, you have been heard, and now you will be revealed. They will soon see what I saw in you, the heart that stayed pure, the faith that stayed alive, the strength that grew in silence. And when they see it, they will know that I, the Lord your God, have been with you all along. My child, listen to me now with your whole heart. What I am about to say is sacred, and it must be guarded like treasure. Do not let these words slip through your fingers or be shared carelessly with those who will not understand. Some things I reveal to you must be kept between us until they bloom in their appointed time. This is one of those moments. Be still. Be silent. Do not rush to speak about what you will see and sense, for it is still tender, it is still forming. The miracle that is being birthed in your life must first grow in the quiet before it is shown in the light. You must protect it in prayer, just as a seed is protected beneath the soil before it rises into view. Do not panic when things begin to shift suddenly. You may feel confusion at first, because when heaven opens a new door, it often shakes what is familiar. The ground beneath you may tremble as the past gives way to the future. Do not mistake this trembling for danger. It is transition. The very things that once seemed firm will begin to move so that new things can take their place. The movement you will feel is not meant to frighten you, it is proof that I am working. When you feel uncertainty, whisper my name. When you feel overwhelmed, close your eyes and breathe my peace. I am nearer than your thoughts, and I am guiding you every step. You must be careful who you confide in now. Not everyone around you will understand what I am doing. Some will call it chance, others will call it coincidence, but you will know it is my hand. Keep quiet, my beloved, for silence in this hour will guard the miracle that is forming. Joseph shared his dream too early, and it drew envy before fulfillment. Learn from that. This is not the time to explain what I am revealing. It is the time to pray and prepare. The door I am opening for you will speak louder than your words ever could. When they see what I am about to do, they will know that it was I, the Lord, who made it happen. Forgive quickly, my child. I know you have been hurt. I know words were spoken that cut deep, and actions were taken that left scars. But this is not the season to carry bitterness. The weight of unforgiveness will slow you down when you need to move lightly. Let it go. Release them to me. I am your defender. I will make all things right in my way and in my time. Your only task is to keep your heart clean, for a pure heart can perceive my direction clearly. Do not seek revenge. Do not seek validation. Forgive and let me fight for you. The power that is coming will be hindered by resentment if you hold on to it. This next door requires a heart free from grudges and open to grace. Stand still, my beloved. I know you want to act. I know you want to fix things, to plan, to control, to prepare for every possible outcome. But this time, I am not asking you to do. I am asking you to trust. Your striving cannot speed up what I have already finished. Your worry cannot alter what heaven has decreed. The victory has already been written, it only needs to manifest. When I say stand still, I do not mean to be passive, I mean to be peaceful. Wait with expectation, not with anxiety. Watch with hope, not with fear. The stillness I ask for is not emptiness, it is faith in motion. Within the next 24 hours, a door will open for you, one that no one expected. It will not come through the person you thought would help you, nor through the path you have been watching. It will come from a direction that surprises you, proving that it was I who ordained it. Your family will be astonished, because they will know it could not have happened by human effort. They will see my fingerprints on every part of it. You may hear them whisper, "How did this happen?" And I will whisper to your spirit, "I did this." This door will not be small. It will lead to something greater than you have imagined. But you must enter it with humility, not pride. Do not rush ahead of me, thinking you must prove yourself. This door is not a reward for perfection, it is a manifestation of grace. It opens because I willed it to, not because you earned it. Walk through it with gratitude. Let every step be worship. Speak peace when others question you. And when you pass through, Remember, this is not the end of your story, it is the beginning of a new one. I will guide you as the light guides the traveler at dawn. You will sense me leading you, not through thunder or loud signs, but through peace. When something is of me, it will not bring confusion, it will bring clarity. If you sense anxiety, wait. If you sense peace, proceed. My spirit will be your compass. I will nudge your heart gently, and you will know what to do without fear. When the door opens, step through quickly. Do not hesitate. Hesitation delays blessings. But do not run ahead of my timing either. Wait for my prompting. You will feel it, a still assurance deep in your chest that says, now. When that moment comes, move with faith. There will be voices that try to distract you, voices of doubt, of reason, of fear. Some will come from others, some will rise from within your own thoughts. Do not listen to them. Silence them with my promises. Remind your heart that I am not a man that I should lie. If I said I would do it, I will do it. If I promised you breakthrough, it is already on its way. Do not question how, just stay aligned. Keep your mind anchored in prayer and your heart in thanksgiving. The enemy will try to stir confusion because he knows your season of release is here. That is why I say, be still, be silent, and stay close to me. Do not look for signs in chaos. Look for peace and stillness. My child, there is power in quiet obedience. When you resist the urge to explain, when you choose to pray instead of defend yourself, heaven moves more swiftly on your behalf. Every moment you remain silent in faith becomes a weapon against the enemy's schemes. He cannot fight a heart that refuses to panic. He cannot touch a soul that rests in trust. Your calm is a declaration that you believe in my sovereignty. So rest. The door is coming. The shift is near. You may feel the atmosphere around you begin to change. Do not fear it. The same way the air feels different before a storm, the spiritual atmosphere will change before breakthrough. Winds of transition are blowing. They are not here to destroy you. They are clearing the path. Everything that is being shaken right now is being shaken to make room for what is solid. You will see some relationships fade, some habits end, some opportunities close. Do not grieve them. They are making way for the one door that truly belongs to you. Comment, I trust the unseen hand of God if you're following him without fear, and share this video.